Okay, so on to question number 4, which asks, what is entropy? So entropy can also be denoted as S. And definition of entropy is that it is the measure of molecular disorder and also the randomness of the system. Okay, so I'll just add some other little points about entropy. If you had the entropy of a molecule, when you have larger and more complex molecules, they tend to have a greater or higher molecular entropy. Another thing about entropy is that when a reaction increases in entropy, so I can write this as if delta S increases, then this means this reaction was favorable and spontaneous. So for example, let's say we had a balloon. Let's say we had a red balloon. And inside balloon is all of the air that keeps it like inflated. So the air in the balloon has a very high pressure. So when we force the air into it, since it creates a more high pressure, the air really doesn't want to be compressed in such a small space. So the minute that I puncture a hole in the balloon, then all the air that is inside it escapes, and we can, relating it to like chemistry terms, let's say the gas molecule is escaping. This occurs spontaneously. And the process of the gas escaping would be considered an increase in entropy, because before all the air was ordered and it was just inside the balloon, but the minute the hole was punctured, all the molecules are more disordered and they move around. So this increased the entropy of the reaction. So let's see what the junior tutor said. The second law of thermodynamics states that all processes in nature tend to occur only with an increase in entropy, and that the direction of change is always such as to lead to the increase in entropy. So when we consider the 3 states of matter, we can conclude that the entropy of a gas is much greater than the entropy of a liquid, which is greater than the entropy of a solid. Gases have the highest degree of randomness since the molecules move freely, while solids have the lowest entropy since the movement of molecules is restricted. The chemical and physical changes in a system results in the change of disorder of the system, which may be an increase in entropy. So delta S is equal or greater than 0. or a decrease in entropy when it's less than 0. So there are two conditions that affect the value of entropy. The first is the degree to which the movement of the atoms and molecules in the structure is restricted. So the less restricted this movement, the greater the entropy. Secondly, the mass of the atoms and molecules which are moving, the greater the mass, the larger the entropy. So for example, a gas expanding into a vacuum will increase in entropy due to the increase in volume, allowing a higher degree of molecular disorder. Yep, so this solution is correct.